Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel like chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. Cause the love you give, it can't be replaced. So no one else can do.
Hey humans, I know it's been a very, very long time. And as I'm saying this, I'm extremely nervous. But if you've been here before, welcome back. If you're new, hey, my name's Kiana and welcome to my channel. Alright, we're gonna try this again. I attempted to do this yesterday and it did not go the way that I thought it was gonna go. However, I'm redoing it again because I'm not giving up. So, like I said in the beginning, this is my welcome back video. Hey y'all, I know it's been a very, very, very long time. I am just gonna be talking and doing my makeup, and yeah, that's what it's gonna be. I'm really gonna explain why I've been gone for so long, what to look forward to, things that I've found out about myself within these past 2 years. So, as a lot of you guys do know, the last time I posted a YouTube video was shortly after I had my son. I had him December 13th, 2023. And if I'm not mistaken, I feel like the last time I posted a video was like February of 2024, but don't quote me on it. I don't know. It's been a minute. And the only reason I know it's been a minute is my mom recently sent my last video to me like a couple of months ago, like, girl, you need to get on it. But can I be honest? After I had my son, you guys, I got into the deepest depression I have ever been in my entire life. Postpartum is no joke. They don't talk enough about it. I thought they talked a lot about it until I had my own child and experienced postpartum myself to realize they don't talk about it enough. Postpartum kicked my ass. Granted, I will say I was under high levels of stress just because of the birth experience that I had and everything that was going on with my son. I was at a very high level of stress just because I was concerned and worried. I was very, very scared. Very, 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 very scared. So my due date was originally March 19th of 2024. My son was like, nah, I'm ready to come out. So I had him December 13th of 2023. I had him 3 months early. And granted, when I first had him, the only issues that we had was that he was just a preemie. There were no brain bleeds, no nothing. He was just a preemie, and he may have some small developmental issues in the future. Well, no. Around like, when was it? I think January 31st, we were transferred over to the children's hospital because my son contracted something called NEC. It's basically necro. The best way for me to describe it, do not judge me. You know when women go and get, or not even women, when individuals go, because it's more than women that get this, individuals go to get a BBL, and sometimes the body does not react properly to the BBL, and the booty cheeks die, they turn black. That unfortunately is what happened to my son's intestines on the inside. He originally was drinking only formula. We were only formula. However, I was not producing a lot of milk. And I can't blame it all on stress. I was very lazy. Breastfeeding is hard. Breastfeeding was way harder than I expected. And granted, I was only exclusively pumping. I wasn't like, he wasn't on the boob because he was a preemie. He had to be a certain weight before we could get there. So the hospital unfortunately felt like I was not producing the milk fast enough and he wasn't growing at a fast enough rate for them. So they fortified my milk without my consent. And like 3-4 days later, my son was transferred to the children's hospital. So because of that, unfortunately, my son has something called shortcut, so he does not digest food or his nutrition like me and you would. He is TP independent, so he gets nutrition and his calories through a port in his chest, and he's also G-tube fed, so he gets his formula through a G-tube in his stomach. And yes, he's 2, but he's still on formula because, like I said, his body does not break down the food like it would for us. So very, very high levels of stress because of that. Due to all of that, my son had to be intubated and extubated so much, and granted, he extubated himself every single time. He extubated himself, so that one's on him. But I mean, he's just a baby. He just didn't like the cords in there, and I understand that. He has a lot of scar tissue. I wish you guys could see from like here down. I'm working on my camera, we're figuring it out. I think my chair needs to be a little taller, but he has a trach now because he had so much scar tissue in the trachea area because he was intubated and extubated so much, that now he has a trach. It's kind of pretty cool. When we first found out about it, granted, I was scared. I feel like any parent would be scared for something so medically drastic for their child, because it was a very big surgery. When they had to fix his intestines, it was a very big surgery. We saw the very, very dark side of parenthood real early. I was very scared. There was, I think, a couple of times when we almost lost the kid, but he pushed through. Really grateful for that. But yeah, it was very hard, very high levels of stress, so I just kind of stopped doing YouTube. I think my last video I did was maybe like a month before Yasuke got the trach. And yes, my son's name is Yasuke. We named him after the first Black Samurai, if I had not already talked about that. But yeah, the last time I posted was right before he got the trach. So yeah, so I am the mom to a very highly complex medical child that I would not trade for the world. I have the coolest kid in the world. I feel like with all of the things that he has, he definitely lets us know that, like, I'm running my own race. I don't care about what the doctors say. I'm going to do my own thing. I feel like I have the busiest 2-year-old in the world. Granted, all 2-year-olds are busy. But for everything that he has going on, every single time the doctors are like, he's really busy. Like, he moves around. Like, my man's moves around a lot. And I feel like right now we're at a stage where he no longer wants all the cords and stuff because he's pulling them. He is pulling them. Ooh, the color match is not color matching, but it's okay, y'all know I don't know how to do that. But he is, what time is it? 8:08. Dang, we've been talking for 10 minutes. It's okay. He pulls all his cords, so I do think he's definitely ready to get his trach out. And I'm very excited for when that time comes. But yeah, that is one of the biggest reasons I stopped doing YouTube. My child, and not in like a bad negative way, but postpartum definitely put me in a position to where I didn't even feel like I was worthy of doing this anymore. I didn't feel pretty for the longest time, so I hated putting on my makeup. Oh, I just got makeup on my hand. Whatever. I hated doing my makeup. I also just felt, I hate to say this word because it just seems like a terrible word, but like I felt worthless at one point in time. Like nothing was going the way that I wanted it to go, and I will say, like, now it's the norm. But when we first found out about a lot of the things that was going to go on with Yasuke, I wouldn't say I was prepared. Granted, no one would be prepared for that, but all I could think of was like, how are we going to do this? Like, you know, they tell you God doesn't give you more than you can bear. And at that moment when I found out, I just was like, Lord, this is too much for me to bear. This is way too much for me to bear. Like, I didn't want to be one of your strongest soldiers this year. I wanted a very chill 2024, and you were not He was not giving that. But I trusted God. I was steadfast. Granted, I was not in the space that I wanted to be mentally, and I didn't feel like myself, but how do I explain it? I didn't really feel like myself, but I was still moving forward. And granted, I was pretty stagnant because I wasn't moving forward in like a way that I thought I should be, because I just stopped doing things. I stopped doing content and everything, but like I felt like I was still moving forward. Like, how do I explain it? I was basically doing the things that I needed to do to take care of my child, and that was enough. That was enough. I was making sure my kid was okay. I was making sure we were doing what we needed to do to get my kid home, because he had been in the hospital for 471 days, a very long time. So like the focus was Yasuke. Like I didn't focus on myself moving forward. It was Yasuke. And now we've been home for almost a year, and I'm trying to put the focus back on me. Like I'm trying to just learn to love myself again, because for these past 2 years I haven't loved myself at all. Like I just completely lost my sense of self, and now I'm trying to find my sense of self again. And I felt like what better way than to go back to what I was doing before things got really, really bad. Because I didn't stop before I had Yasuke. I stopped when things got bad, when I felt like I just couldn't do it anymore. That's when I stopped. So yeah, currently finding my sense of self and very excited for the journey. But yeah, what else has happened? Oh, I no longer have the camera that I originally started with. What did I originally start with? Okay, when I first started YouTube 5 years ago, I originally started with my cell phone. And then I was able to upgrade to, what did I have? I had a DSLR, but it was like a Canon. I'm gonna figure it out because it's on the last of the video that I did. I put down the details of like what I used to record with. But now, praise the Lord and thank you to my best friend, I have Canon EOS Rebel T5. And granted, I'm not gonna talk shit about this camera. Really, really good taking photos. Not the best doing YouTube content. However, I've kind of figured something out. Like I said, I tried to do this video yesterday. Did the whole thing, but you couldn't really clearly see me. I still don't feel like you can clearly see me. Like, it still looks really blurry, or like it's just not as detailed as I want it to be. However, trial and error. I'm still gonna post this. Trial and error. So that's what I've been doing with my life. Now, I know I said like I wasn't doing any of my makeup because I didn't feel pretty. Eventually I did start feeling pretty again. I would wear my makeup every once in a while. Not a lot. Mainly the times that I wore my makeup the most is when I would go out and do things. So like for example, when me and like when me and Jeff would go out on dates, like Mother's Day, Father's Day, things of that nature. Like when we go out on dates, yes, I would wear makeup. Sometimes I would wear makeup when I would go to church. I would wear makeup to work every once in a while. Granted, when I was working at the hotel, not so much because the people pissed me off, and I just, But I would wear it every once in a while. When I got my new job though, I worked from home, so like I didn't feel the need to wear makeup because one, nobody saw me and I was at home. So, but I did wear some makeup. I did. Also, I know you guys have noticed the elephant in the room. I don't have locks no more. I cut all my hair off. In the process of the 2 years, I wish I had a napkin because this foundation is like running and I don't want it to run and I don't want to use it anymore. But whatever. I wish I had a darker. I feel like this needs to be just a tad bit darker. because you can't really tell that I have contoured, but we're gonna work with it. Dang, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I cut my hair off. When did I do it? I cut my hair off back in, I think it was August. It was right before my birthday. I felt like I needed to do something different, and everything was out of my control. Like, I felt like everything was out of my control, and the only thing that I could do to feel some sense of control in my life was cut the damn hair off. I had my locks for 10 years, you guys. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the journey, and I wanted something different. Like, I'm 30, so I just was all like, you know, new age, new hairdo, why not? So yeah, I cut my hair off. I almost feel like I should have did this powder after, but it's okay. What else is new? Oh, I started streaming. Ew, I started streaming. If you guys follow me on TikTok, you definitely know that I am an amateur gamer. I'm a gamer girl, but an amateur gamer. I haven't done it too much. I feel like I've been consistently gaming for, what, Yasuke's 2, I started gaming, so let's say 3.5 years. I've been consistently gaming for 3.5 years, and I started streaming a year ago, and I would wear some makeup for that. But yes, I kind of just like fully engulfed myself into streaming. One, because it was a huge sense of therapy for me. It was like the only thing I felt like I could get my my anger out, because I was angry. I feel like I'm still a little angry, but like when I'm in therapy, next week I have an appointment to go get some meds, but like I think I've accepted things more. But I will be honest, I was very angry. I was extremely angry. I could not understand. I was mad at God. I lost my faith. I feel like I still had a little bit of it, but like I was seeing everything in the negative rather than seeing anything in the positive. Like nothing seemed positive to me. I just could not understand why things were going the way that they were going. And granted, they weren't terrible things. They were just unexpected things. Things that were very, very hard. Things that didn't make any sense. And I have learned that I don't like it. I don't like it when things get hard. Transparent. Being honest. I don't like it when things get hard. I give up very quickly. Very, very quickly. For example, breastfeeding. It became too hard and I just gave up. And I'm not like, I don't want to be too hard on myself, because like that is very, very hard. It was something that was different. However, I definitely could have put more into it. Things could have been different if I would have shown up more for myself. I would say shown up more for my son, because I was the one that was feeding my son. I just, you know, if I would have just shown up more for myself and didn't quit as easily as I'm known to do, things could have been better. But you know, we're not living in a woulda, coulda, shoulda world. You know, shit happened. This is where we are. This is what we're doing. It took me 2 years to get back on here, but I'm back on here. But I'm back on here. But I did miss you guys. So though I didn't stop fully doing content, I did stop doing YouTube, but I became a streamer. I stream consistently once a week. I am consistent in that. Like, I've learned to just be proud of my little wins. Because yes, I'm not doing YouTube. No, I'm not pouring into my business. No, I'm not doing the content for that. But I was consistent in something. I will be pouring more into my business. I think like this was just kind of like the start of, Kiana, are you actually gonna get your shit together this year? Or are we gonna keep playing and saying that we're gonna post the video and then never post it? And I had a very, very, very long conversation with my partner, with my fiance. And he just basically told me in very, very nice words. I will say our relationship has definitely grown through this past 2-3 years. He basically told me in very nice words, get my shit together, because at the end of the day gotta end. He didn't say that, but at the end of the day, it's bigger than me. It became bigger than me 2 years ago, and it took me a long time to realize that. I wouldn't say to realize it, I've always known it, but postpartum, man. Postpartum, there would be times where I couldn't even look at my little stinkers, and I hated that. I felt like a terrible mom because I would be like, yeah, no, I ain't got it today. I would make sure he was good, but it was a lot. It was a lot. It was a whole lot. But that's another video. I'm gonna talk about that another time. This is supposed to be happy, not sad. Happy. The goal is to have this under 30 minutes, y'all. Am I gonna make that goal? I don't know yet. We're at 20 minutes and some seconds. Matter of the fact. Nope, I'm gonna finish my eyes. I'm gonna at least finish my eyes with you guys. Are we focused? Can you see? Okay, this looks a lot better than yesterday. Yesterday, this is not what we were doing. But here are things you can look forward to within this year in my channel. I will still be doing beauty content because that's where we originally started. That is the OG. I originally started doing beauty content with you guys. Ooh, this is cute. So we will still be doing that. However, y'all know I tried to dibble and dabble in some lifestyle content the last time I was like consistently posting, and I kind of stopped because nobody was looking at that content. Granted, the content was very rushed. It wasn't like fully thought through, so I do understand that. I do want to try to incorporate some of my lifestyle though, because my life has completely changed. Like, it's nothing like it was before Yasuke. My life has completely changed. I got a whole ICU in my house. Okay, we got a whole ICU in my house. We doing trait changes, respiratory treatments, and don't get me started on how long it takes to leave the house. I'll show you guys that one day. But yeah, I want to incorporate my lifestyle. I also want to try to see how I can dibble and dabble, incorporating some gaming in here. I don't know, how would y'all feel about that? To see the gaming side of Kiki. Granted, I'm still going to like figure out how to incorporate my beauty into it, because like I said, I originally started with beauty, but I'm a different girl. I'm not the same girl I was 2 years ago. I'm a streamer. I'm a streamer, but I'm also a YouTuber, and I can do both. Do I like this? Do we like this? This is really pretty. My problem is I don't know if you guys can actually see this, and that's bothering me. Like I said, trial and error. We are going to figure out this camera if it's the last thing that I do. Trial and error. Shoot, I might have to go back to my roots and use that young cellular device of mine that I have. I would like to not have to if I don't have to. Okay, eyeballs are done. Eyeballs are dead. What do I not have? I don't have my setting powder for my eyes. Hate that for me. However, there's a setting powder in this palette, so let's see how this works. This is very yellow. Am I gonna like this? Probably not. And I don't necessarily want to bake this. Don't want to bake this, but something needs to give. I don't like this. My camera's about to die. No. I'll be right back. I will be right back. Okay. I just peeped. I don't have my earrings on, but we got a charged battery. I'm gonna put these on. Cause what? I was trying to figure out why I felt so off. Short hair 101. Always have some damn earrings in. Because without these earrings, I feel like a boy. Granted, I don't look like a boy. I got a full face of makeup on, and I know I'm a girl. But like, when I don't have earrings on, I feel like a boy. Now I feel like myself. Alright. I'm so sad I left my my setting powder over there, and I'm so lazy. I would not be taking the time to go dig through my box and go get it. Absolutely not. Am I dropping stuff? I am dropping stuff. Can you even see it? Goodness gracious. I don't even know if you can see it, but darn. I forgot what I was talking about, you guys. Hate that for me. But moral of the story, I am back. I will consistently be posting on YouTube, just like I consistently stream. So, I stream once a week. And I plan to do YouTube content once a week. Long form content though. I do plan on doing long form content once a week. And maybe 2 to 3 times out of the week, I plan to dabble in some short form content for YouTube. Like YouTube shorts and reels, things of that nature. I'm trying to create a schedule. I basically have created a schedule. But like, there was no point in putting emphasis on my schedule and having a schedule. Can you see the makeup? Can you see it? Can you see it? Okay, we can see it. Okay, so somehow I need to back up so that you can see me better. Trial and error, y'all. My studio, it's not my studio anymore, it's my son's room. So I'm in my bedroom trying to figure out how to do this. So like I said, trial and error, but I've noticed that you can see more of my face when I back up. Yesterday you couldn't see shit. So, but yeah, so once a week I will be posting on the tube of the U. I don't know specifically the day yet. I'm not even finna play with y'all. I don't know what day yet. But I do know it'll be once a week. I feel like it'll probably be Wednesday, because like that is the middle of the week to me. But I don't. This is actually really, really cute. I am going to set this real quick. Come on, top. Come on, top. Ooh, there we go. I'm gonna set this real quick before I do my eyebrows and my lashes and my lips. And granted, I'm not going anywhere. I have 0 plans today. But we're doing this. actually, what time is it? It's 11:30. I actually think I'm gonna stream after this. So yeah. Dry, 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 dry. Oh, also another thing. Why I forget to do a thumbnail picture yesterday? That's really why I didn't post it. Because I forgot to do a thumbnail. It's like I completely forgot how to do YouTube. Because I was like, oh yeah, I got my video and everything. And then I was like, damn, bitch, you didn't take my picture? It's crazy. Crazy. So yes, I'm excited. I missed you guys a lot. I feel like I'm in my element. You know? Like, yes, there's gonna be trials and tribulations. There are gonna be things that are bad that happen. Am I gonna let them affect me? No. Am I gonna be super duper sad and depressed? No. Am I gonna learn to control my emotions? Yes. Because that'd be the biggest problem. I'll go through one inconvenience, and that's really what it is. And it won't be small, it'll usually be big. But if one thing inconveniences me, I get into such a low, and I don't want to do anything but go to sleep. My therapist told me my fight or flight is to sleep. Do I like that? Do we like this? I can't tell. If you guys can't tell, I'm looking at my monitor and I'm looking at my screen just to make sure you guys can see me and also to pay attention to the time. Alright, boom shakalaka. Do I like my eyebrows? I think so. Do we like her? Oh, okay. Because I'm like, why does my eyebrow look like that? It's because I was putting my eyebrow up like that. Y'all, I was almost scared I didn't know how to do my makeup anymore. Because like I said, I don't do it every day. Wish I had a napkin over here. Not a napkin. Old baby wipe with makeup on it. But I gotta get my lip gloss off. And clean my nose. My son is watching Sing, and the sheep said his chorus. I was like, well, you know what happens when you hit rock bottom? You can only go up. You can only go up. Alright. Please work, please work, please work, please work. Because I think you would look so cute with this. Please work. I like that. Are you gonna blend? Do I like that? I don't know. We don't know 100% if we like this. My problem is this look calls for some lashes. It calls for some lashes, but I ain't got no lash glue, so we're gonna natural lash it up. Bottom. Oh, did I just jack you up? Can you tell? No. Ooh. Do we like this? I think we like this. I think I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. And because I don't know if this is going to turn off or not, I'll be right back. Okay. This, should I set this one more time? No, I don't think I need to. But this is the final look. Let's go with me. This is the final look. And wow, you guys, I did this whole thing, and y'all know I was just like, I don't have my setting powder. Guess what I just found behind the mirror? My setting powder. It's okay. We'll get there. We'll get there. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. This is the end of the video. I'm very excited to be back. Like I said, I do plan to post once a week consistently. However, if I post more than that once a week, that's just a bonus. That's just a bonus. I'm like in my groove right now, so if I'm able to edit this and post it, y'all might get another video. Y'all might get another video. I have an eye look I want to do. I have a look I've been wanting to do for years and just never sat down into the content. Y'all know on Burlesque, green outfit. Green outfit, I want to try that makeup look. It's like a mixture of the green outfit and when Cher is sitting with her in the dressing room and she's telling her like, you'll find your group, you'll find your friends eventually, and like she does that pout with that red lip and that line. That's what I'm gonna do. But anyways, thank you guys for staying. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye, humans.
You don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel a chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your